Welcome back to another episode of Auntys After Dark, where we will dive deep into the juicy, the spiritual, and everything in between.
Join us as we spill the tea, share secrets, and explore the complexities of love, life, and sexuality. Spirituality.
Yes, because if your quote can have me looking at my own body in a spiritual way and know that something is going on, we would like to know, what is your definition of spirituality?
Ooh, wow, that's a great question. Wow, what is my definition? I think my definition of spirituality shifts as I shift. So I don't think there's one definition of spirituality other than a connection with something. No, not even that. Because I was going to say a connection with something outside of myself, but it's really not outside of myself. So I can't say that. So I would say right now, my definition of spirituality is expanding.
I like that.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
I love that you said that your definition right now, because I really feel like as beings, we tend to define something or decide something, and then we feel like it has to be that way all the time.
Right.
So like that was a great example of like just allowing it to be ebbs and flows, and one thing can be multiple things.
Exactly.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
And giving ourselves permission to have our definition change.
Yes.
The world needs it to be concrete, solid. You
Yes.
gotta believe this today, and tomorrow you can't believe anything else. But
Right.
giving yourself permission to have your sense of spirituality grow as you grow is a huge step.
That is so true, because what worked for me yesterday may not work for me today.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and it's like
Right.
the way that I handled that yesterday, my spirit is saying, don't do that today.
Don't do that today. Right.
Don't do that today. This is what you're going to do today, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just allowing that process. Like, I always wonder, like, when people talk about, oh, you got to just allow it to flow. But then if you talk to them about a certain topic, they're still in 1987. So, how did you,
But they flowing. They just flowing back there. They flowing the wrong direction.
how did your river stop flowing right here, though? You know, like, what's going on? So yeah, it's that is perfect. Expanding is the best way. You know, I use the term universal because it's like never ending. Like it's universal. Like I cannot sit here and define it as anything but universal. Like it's all over. It
is.
And that's continuing. That's expanding, because the universe is so vast. There
It is.
so
It is.
many levels
It's
that
so
we have
vast.
no idea of. So it is always going to be expanding.
Always.
Yes. So what are some of the core principles and beliefs that you live by?
Authenticity, off the drip.
Mm-hmm.
Off the drip. Authenticity. And authenticity, because I have to give myself permission to be, feel, do, think first before I can offer that to anybody else. So I would definitely say authenticity is number one for me, core principle. Secondly is just making sure that the people around me are authentic.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, I can't speak for anybody else, but if you don't, if you're not living in your authenticity, it's kind of hard to be in my space, because number one, I'm gonna call you on it.
Yeah.
And secondly, it might be, I may need to move spaces, because authenticity gives you permission to show up how you show up without anybody else's permission. And so you got to have that in my space. You got to be able to feel like you can be authentic. And that sometimes means telling me things that may be hard to tell me, you know, about myself, about how you feel about me, all those types of things.
Yeah.
And I would say, so authenticity, people that are authentic, core beliefs, and every day checking in with myself to see where I am. Do I need to adjust anything, change anything? How am I feeling? Like, how are you really feeling, Marina? Core
Yeah.
principles.
I
Yeah.
love
And
that.
my ancestors can. I heard y'all. They're like, what? Hello. And my ancestors. Wait a minute, you forgot the main one. And my ancestors in
Yes.
spirit. Core beliefs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome.
So I would like to know, like, someone that's new to spirituality,
Mhm,
but not new to religion. So new to spirituality, but not religion.
mhm.
Where would you tell them to begin their spiritual journey? Like, what would be your advice?
So I used to hate when people say you need to go inside yourself, look within, look. And I used to, oh my God, that was one of my pet peeves when people used to say that because I had no idea what that meant. Right?
Yeah.
No idea. Like, what do you mean? Go inside what? My head, my mind, my brain, my body. What? Give me some basics of what that means.
Right.
And nobody really could give me an understanding of what that means. So I had to find it for myself. Like, what
Yes.
does it mean to go inside?
Mm.
And I think the place that helped me find that was meditation.
Okay.
And meditation is not sitting humdallah. That's not meditation for me. Meditation can show up in so many different ways. It can be walking, it can be dancing,
Mm-hmm.
it can be hula hooping, it
Mm-hmm.
can be whatever, however you
Mm-hmm.
meditate.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to sit with meditation, and my form of meditation was sitting in quiet to kind of say, what does it mean to go inside? Like, what and
Yeah.
where is this inside?
Yeah.
What is it connected to? What does it mean? Like, am I going inside my body and checking for something inside my body? And am I going inside my head and checking some? So if I couldn't impress anything, it would be find out what it means to go inside for you. Like, what is this inside that you're looking for?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
recognize what it sounds like, what it feels like for you. And that's the
Mm.
starting place.
Mm.
That's the starting place. Good.
Yes. That's an
Yeah.
awesome starting place. That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, I'm gonna bring a follow up question. So you say, you mentioned that meditation doesn't have to be just sitting
Hmm.
in silence, but like, how would you like? How do you meditate while you're dancing?
Meditation,
The
dancing is meditation. It's not okay, let me dance and meditate. It's the process of dancing takes you to a place when you dance freely that opens
Mm,
you up to a space where before you know it, that childlike energy has come alive. And so
yes,
it's nothing you got to think about. It's like just dance and then dance with the intent of being free and open
yes,
and
yes,
receiving.
yes.
And that kind of gives that starts the space for, because I think we think too much. We're so cerebral.
We are, and that's why I wanted to like dig in a little bit more because I'm like, wait a minute, you hear that, and you're just like, okay, let's talk about that just a little bit more, so that someone that hears this can say, oh, well, oh, I can do all of that and be meditating. Absolutely, you can, because meditation is focusing on something and bringing something out.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And that's key too, because I know like a lot of people think that being spiritual, you're doing a lot of work, but they don't realize that it's not really work. It's just you really channeling that energy that makes you free and happy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Yes.
we
Yes.
have been taught to suppress it for so long that it does feel like work because you are digging through a couple of layers to get through. Like, you know, for me to
Yeah.
know that I could put on a dance and heal video and know that I can zone out into a meditative state and feel the freest because I don't have anybody watching me and it's me and this is what I like to do. And then
Mm-hmm.
dun, 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 I get told to bring an outfit that is sexy and to do a dance at a retreat, and I
A
that
dance.
same video that I had on the TV, and
Woo!
I'm like, let's freaking go then.
Let's
So,
go.
yes,
And you killed it. And she killed it. And she did.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did kill it.
Loved it. Loved it.
I think it's because I had opened up that Kundalini too. So let's
Speaking about Kundalini,
because you know Auntys After Dark will not have an episode. We ain't talking about something spicy, honey. Because listen,
what in the world?
I heard through the spiritual atmosphere that like this year is considered something like the year of the snake or something like that. We be reading all kinds of stuff. And I heard like with it being like the year of the snake that it really represents the Kundalini. So my darling, during the last retreat where we actually met and these twin powers activated, another thing was activated, which was the Kundalini. The operate and wetness. The girl, you better know this necklace is going to attract them all. Oh, how did I get here stage? Can you talk about that?
Oh, she is our friend. She is our friend, the Kundalini. Oh my goodness. I wish for every woman and man, but I'm gonna speak specifically to the ladies. I wish for every woman who is in touch with her femininity to get in touch with her Kundalini. And she is the orgasm of orgasms. Okay.
Oh.
The highest orgasm you have ever had, where you just felt like if it didn't stop, you would probably die. Like you would probably not make it. Like,
but did you die though? Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.
Yes.
Y'all know I gotta break out of the song.
So Goddess, off air, we are going to share this. Tell me how. Tell me how.
We're gonna share it now with the world. Okay, we can let them in on our secret.
Well, we wait. I see they will be ready to share, and I'll be like, wait. I'm still waiting for Donna. Lord, hold on, girl. I'm like, she in there, but whoa, wait a minute.
So awesome. I love this place that you all have.
Oh my! Listen, the breather with no air. When we tell you this, you are going.
Okay.
That is an inside joke. And whenever someone hears it on the podcast, know that we have an insider that is going in.
And
I love it.
I'm gonna let you tell.
I'm not telling it right now, but I will tell this side. So, like, since I opened up my